G'day guys, Quinn here from Cubicle Free. Today I want to address a very big issue that we have in today's society, and it's the feeling of being isolated and alone. Up until very recently, I've felt isolated and alone for years, maybe decades. I have lots of excuses, and I also have lots of things that I've been doing to try and address those feelings. For example, I've joined heaps and heaps of sporting groups, I've volunteered, I've done all kinds of things that you would think that would stop these feelings, and to be honest, they have helped. But I always keep coming back to this situation where I just feel not great about myself, not great about others, not feeling loved, not being able to love because I don't feel love. And I've found something that really can help that, and I really want to share that. First, let me just share with you what the AMA says, the American Medical Association.
They say that social isolation and loneliness leads to higher blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, anxiety, depression, memory loss, and even death.
I mean, if that's not enough motivation for you, I don't know what is. I find it funny that we spend all this time and money doing exercise, trying to eat the right foods, trying to make money, and yet we don't spend enough time really just being happy, feeling connected, being in our community. And like I said, I think I tried to do all those things, and to some degree I was successful, but I kept coming back to this low point and this feeling of being disconnected. And I mean, I'm isolated and alone in the bush right now, but I don't feel isolated and alone inside. I feel connected to you. I feel connected to others. I feel connected to the people that wanted to play pickleball with me now, but I decided I wanted to do this video because I thought it was so important to get this message out. So a big turning point came for me probably about 4 weeks ago. I was watching a YouTube video of a friend who, funny enough, I'd actually, the reason why I knew her was through volunteering at our school, and she has a child in the same class as my child, and she, many years ago, or probably about 3 years ago, was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then probably about 2 years ago, I saw her, and I honestly thought it was the last time I was going to see her. It was very sad. I remember I didn't know what to say. I honestly thought she was going to die. She didn't look well. I knew she had cancer, and I knew she was getting treatment, but it didn't seem to be working. And what do you say to somebody who's dying? I froze. Honestly, I didn't say anything. I just felt bad. And then maybe 6 months ago, she started looking incredible. I even said to her when I saw her at school drop-off, I said to her, you look amazing. She looked happy, she looked healthy, and I couldn't understand what was going on. And then, to come to the crux of the story, about 4 weeks ago, I saw this video, and I'll share a bit of it here.
And then in 2022, I got a serious kick up my bum. I found out I had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I'd been bedridden for 2 months. I couldn't even get myself to the toilet on my own. When I received my diagnosis, I had tumours from top of my head all the way down to my knees, in my organs, my lymph nodes, and right through my spine. But in this moment, when I was facing mortality, a girlfriend reminded me of his work. I'd introduced her to his work, and she's like, "I've just read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself." And I thought, okay, I'm going to go get myself that book. You know, I did online courses through Dr. Joe's website. I meditated more. I just would spend hours all day just meditating, sitting with myself, listening to YouTube videos with Dr. Joe, reading the books, just reminding myself over and over and over again that I could heal. Even though whatever was happening in the 3D reality was not what I imagined, I just wasn't going to give up. And I was leading up to my next scan. No matter what that says, I still want to walk out from those results knowing that I can heal myself and the power is still within me, and that is not an indication of me healing. So I'd created a pretty good story leading up to the results of the worst case scenario. You know, those old habits, those old conditionings, we want to start thinking the worst. And then I sit down and I have a consult with my doctor. And he says, "Hi, Alethea. Congratulations. You've done it." He goes, "You have a speck this big in your right hip. Everything else is gone. You have done it."
As you can see from that, that is just phenomenal. And I'll put the link below to the full video. What changed for me also is that I was going through a bit of a crisis in my life. I have recently lost my income from my business that I've had for about a decade. And I was open to massive change. And she sort of showed me that if you can get over cancer and you can change your brain to basically create this miracle, then what is it that you can't do? You know, there's nothing left that you can't do. Making money, feeling connected with others, living abundantly, living freely, and just, you know, really doing whatever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want, however the hell you want, with love and passion is possible. And so now with this new belief, I started reading the book again, Joe Dispenza's book. I'll just show with you. Actually brought it with me today to show you. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Absolutely incredible book. Bit of a hard read, I'll be honest. About 5 years ago I did try and read it, and I realise now the importance of it. But it's really the actions that you take to change yourself that is what matters. And for me, that means meditation every day. I've been meditating for about 30 minutes every morning, and I just used some free YouTube videos. I'll link to them below. And those videos enable me to pretty much change everything about my life. And I've noticed incredible changes. One of them, just one of the things that I focus on is loneliness and connection with others. And the difference between the way I was in the past is that I was trying to change the mechanical things. I was trying to change the people I was with. I was trying to change the numbers of people I was with, but I wasn't in the right energy. I wasn't giving out the right vibes. I don't know what the right words are for this, but essentially now when I meditate, I am in a state of bliss, feeling connected with others. And then I just can't believe what's showing up. I did a video recently about giving up alcohol. Now, if you have a look at the number of subscribers below, I haven't got very many. I've really just started this journey. I've had this YouTube channel for a long time, but I've had very few subscribers. And then I did a video on my experience with being sober for 5 years, and it took off, and people started commenting. And my God, what an incredible community we have on YouTube. It's just unbelievable. I love it. And then this morning, I woke up and I checked my YouTube video just because it was blowing up. Like, I'm nearly on 1,000 views for this one video within 3 days, which is just mind-blowing to me. That's just incredible. That means I've impacted so many people, and I think in an incredible way. And so I hope to do a lot more of that. But today, the author of the book that I recommended, The Alcohol Experiment, actually commented on my video. And so now I'm connected in some way to the author, the person who changed my life for the better. That just would have never have happened. I would have never have picked up the camera again and started to have these videos if I didn't feel that connection throughout the day. And I know that feeling of connection comes through the meditations I'm doing, reinforced by the science of reading this book. So I read this book during the day, and I do the meditations. And when I'm doing those meditations, I am changing everything about my life that I don't like, and I'm turning it into all the things that I do like. And honestly, it's nothing short of awesome. And so if you want to be a better person, if you don't want to follow the beaten path, don't want to do the daily grind, you want to work for yourself, you want to be free, you want to live your passion, you want to feel connected, want to be loved, want to be able to love, then I highly recommend envisaging yourself in this new future with the positivity, making your body's emotions understand that this is your new future. Because when you can connect your emotions with this future, that's when wonderful things happen. Guys, I really hope this has been helpful, and that you no longer feel alone, and that you can feel connected again. You'll be amazed at what can happen. I have been blown away. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.